Hello and welcome in another video on my channel, Path of Exile, the Scourge League. Today I'm gonna talk about my personal experience with the Energy Blade skill. That skill's really hard to scale up. You either go for increasing energy to get more damage or just don't get a lot of energy and focus on getting attack, and this is what I did with this build. Hopefully in this video I'm gonna cover two skills that I made the tree can work perfectly with them. The first one is just using the original ordinary smite, supporting with ancestor call versus mobs, and supporting with inspiration instead of the ancestor call against bosses. And after that I'm gonna recolor my armor to show how the skill works with spectral through. For the items, the only thing that actually may cost a lot of money, which is 6 links Doriani prototype. In this league I realized that Doriani prototype can take a lot of advantage from this Scourge modifiers. Usually when you Scourge an item, you get an up mod and a down mod. If your down mod is -2 lightning resistance, definitely the other mod is an up mod. So for the Doriani prototype, both mods are actually up. And just because we are doing like armor stacking, definitely I don't need the 50% or 100% lightning damage taken on either element, because my armor is enough to suppress the lightning damage taking. For the amulet, you can use any cheap amulet. In my case I'm using the Maryland Fallacy. You can use one of these bad boys, lightning damage from hit taking as fire damage, but it's really hard to get a Scourge Corruption with minus lightning resistance to support the damage from the Doriani prototype. You can also use Chore of the Storm. This is fantastic actually, not very expensive. Otherwise you can use any rare with a Scourge of minus lightning modifiers. For the shield, the best shield for this build is simply the Aegis Aurora. Right now I'm cooking it, hopefully it will show a minus lightning resistance to the Scourge, but you can use a cheaper version, which is the Emperor's Vigilance. This is a fantastic shield. It gives you a glancing blows, doubling your block if you have energy shield. For the boots, Dark Ray Vector, we're gonna do some kind of frenzy stacking up to 9 frenzies. Will give you a lot of movement speed and a lot of evasion. For the belt, just a rare belt with life and resistances and minus lightning resistance to the Scourge modifier, same for the ring. For the helmet, I use Crown of the Inward Eye. In my case I got the Energy Blade, had 15% increase attack speed. The weapon doesn't matter, because the moment you pop out your bad boy, you can notice that your you get around 29 to 570 lightning damage. Actually I couldn't believe myself. There is a weapon can carry up to 7.7 critical strike chance and around 2 attack per second for the attack speed. And for the tree, actually I went into like iron reflexes, converting all my evasion into armor, benefiting from getting onslaught, because in my ascendancy tree, when I play smite I take increase onslaught effect. When I play spectral throw I refund these and go for the quasi fusion. With the onslaught you can also take this node, which is literally going to increase your armor as long as you have the onslaught. The video is getting too lengthy and we're gonna jump later. The damage mitigation, I focused on arrow dancing to avoid projectiles. I took here Timeless Jewel, Glorious Vanity, Corrupted Soul to get extra energy shield, some charisma to get some efficiency on our auras, and we take the Secret of Suffering by using the interrogation small cluster, which allows when we crit we sap the enemy to deal less damage. So less damage from sapping the enemy. I'm using whirling blades with fortify and faster attacks to get another 20% less damage, so totally I'm receiving 40% less damage from enemies in case they hit me, and the hit bypass the energy shield and the block, sorry. And if it get blocked, I get like 60% of the damage because of the glancing blow. I use some clusters here regarding like attack and just damage and crit. Nothing very fancy, nothing very expensive. Intuitive leap in here. Maybe I just use some inertia because I was missing some strength point. And that's it for the build. Let's try to go. I prepared a map tier 15 to show how the clear is going to be with this Smite. I forgot to talk about the flasks and the auras. Actually, on my auras, I use determination, I use skitter bots, I use precision, and the defiance banner. Technically, I have 24,000 armor, and when I get more frenzies, I get more armor. For the flasks, yeah, you get more armor flasks and stuff like this. The build is quite fast as long as you just grab yourself the ability to gather all that frenzy charges. The clear is not bad, the boss damage is not bad. Definitely if you're facing tough bosses, you need to switch into inspiration instead of the for the, yeah, definitely just a raider stacking and whatsoever regarding increasing your damage. So you use some totems, Law Ancestral War Chief. The speed is, the clearing speed is definitely not bad. Movement speed, you can zoom in without the need to use a flicker. I can tell, like, yeah, I felt really happy doing the build fantastically, farming and scourging things until I get all the... I died rarely, occasionally. Usually I die once I don't have like energy shield. Sometimes I use the rift to literally mitigate any damage over time that might appear suddenly in the map. So how the rift is working: when you go here, you simply switch back your place to an original place that is already recorded the map. Now I probably have to see, alright, there is the boss, so we switch to this one, which is the inspiration. Where's the boss? We have twin bosses, and yeah, that's actually not bad, pretty fast. And once you kill the boss, you just switch back to your ancestral call and you keep clearing the map until everything disappears. Just avoid getting hit. If you don't have energy shield, you can't block anymore because of the vigilance. I'm waiting for the... I wasn't very lucky grabbing the Aegis armor. Just hope that we don't get one shot in here. Sometimes you die, yeah, as I said, sometimes you really die occasionally. This is map tier 16. We get a lot of block with all the frenzies. What did I do? I switched my weapon. Okay, that's bad. Alright. I think the map is cleared. That's it. So this is, oh, we still have Scourge. I'm planning to die in here. I don't think the skill have anything. The playstyle is just exactly what I expected, just Raider with frenzy stacking. Now, I want to show how the build working when you try to play Spectral Throw. Again, if you're trying to play Smite, you probably go stick to the Onslaught effect. But if you try to go for Spectral Throw, you probably don't focus on much on the striker skills. You probably want to go for some projectile damage. So all we have to do is get 2 greens and 1 blue. That is so sad. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, this thing doesn't show 2 greens simultaneously. Probably gonna use some. Sorry for making the video a little bit lengthy. So we go for like 2 greens. Oh my god. 2 greens, 2 blues. Alright, I think I have no choice but accept the outcome. We don't need the multi-strike anymore. We don't need the Ruthless, so we don't need the Smite. So we take these down here. And you go for lightning damage, you go for projectile. And let's prepare some small map, like tier 10. And we're gonna try the Spectral Throw. For the curse I'm using Assassin Mark. Sorry for not mentioning that earlier. See if we have some critical strike damage. My advice, if you play Spectral Throw, you probably need to use Tornado. Yeah, so the best thing is to revoke your Onslaught and go for Quartz Infusion to get some spell suppression. And if you have the ability to add some speed to your projectile, that would be fantastic. I revoked myself from using two-handed weapon. I expected that two-handed weapon would give me like more attack damage, but I sacrificed a lot of survivability. I sacrificed like a lot of block, evasion, life, so technically wasn't very good. So I stick to one-handed weapon for faster attack speed, more defenses from the shield, and whatsoever. Clear here is not bad. The plays is very, very, very smooth. You just, yeah, you just throw things and walk while throwing, making the enemy less likely to hit you because you keep moving around. The problem is when you face the boss. As we know, Spectral Throw have really, really bad damage for single targets, and the only way to get some single target damage is by simply using a new skill called Tornado. And my other project, I'm gonna do a build only for Tornado. Hopefully it will do something. Like the projectile, the feeling, dude. And the lovely thing about the Rift is like simply you go there, you throw your projectile, you go back, and your projectile will go back to you. That's a very, very tactical thing you do when you play Spectral Throw with a new skill, which called the Rift. That's it. I mean, I think we need to go. The video is becoming too lengthy. Sorry for making it too long. I hope you guys are enjoying what you're watching. Oh shit, see? That's the problem. So yeah, we still sometimes, if you don't have energy shield due to the degen, you lose your some of your block. It says the Emperor Vigilance, you can't block if you don't have energy shield. That is the actual problem. But if you're using the Aegis Aurora shield, technically you're gonna block whether you have energy shield or you don't have energy shield. Eventually, when you block, you recover part of your energy shield from your armor. I think I like 5% or 10%. Let's see how the single target damage with. So yeah, you have to keep using this. Oh, do we have? Oh my God, we have Legion. Let's try Legion. That's a new. Oh, wow. I love that. The damage sucks, dude. I prefer Smite. Smite have some really nice damage, but the Spectral Throw have cool playstyle. I kind of like it. Where's the boss? Supposed to be here?
My mana is gone.
Yeah, it's cooked. Not bad. Against single target, I guess. I was wrong. I will leave the POB in the description for the final build and for the current build. The current build right now is merely like I stopped doing. Oh my God, my Empower reached level 3. That's a good thing. That's actually a good thing. Well, are you still alive, dude? Oh, she's a girl. Yeah, she's dead. Oh, that's why. Oh, Jesus, dude. There's the guys of the what's called the Hazaman. Alright, before I go, I would like to do this. I would like to do this. Um, I would like to corrupt my Empower. That would be a special treat for you at the end of the video. Um, Let me treat you for my daily dose of bad luck. My daily dose of bad luck. Oh my God, dude. Oh my God, I need to start over again. Thank you for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, I don't know, comment, share. The agony.